troops in the Ninjas in Pajamas roster. This is NiP's Super Bowl. Chad was talking about it earlier. A returning legacy organization chasing the dragon of their former glory. This roster is assembled of up-and-comers, and it's guided by proven quantity Snappy.
And they're favorites in this, apparently.
Okay, allegedly.
According to the odds.
Yeah, well, yeah, they did beat Heroic, and 3D Max haven't been having a fantastic first 6 months. Running into exercise, though, and might work for the first. Even number 2 comes easy. Snappy, the fact you're still on T-Roof and there's CTs in lobby, this is a weird one. Okay, Maka Tetris pushes in. Ujug's Chaos gets gravity. It's a body double. We're talking about Stuntman. You're dead, Snappy. You are dead. You are dead. The molly was a nice idea, though.
It looked like he was going to do a Hugo. That's why we're still on T-Roof. He was going to do a Hugo. You got to plant the bomb if you want to do a Hugo.
Well, you need teammates alive a little longer, yeah.
So no bomb going down is a little bit unfortunate, but there's a lot to talk about with NiP. One being that they have shown the ability to be successful in the VRS world that we're living in since Valve changed things coming into 2025. The fact that they went from nothing to a team attending a marquee event like IEM Cologne shows that if you can attend the right events and you can win, you're able to get yourself in with the big boys. Now let's see if they can make it from stage 1 to stage 2. This is going to be a force into round number 2. Plenty of goddamn deagles, which means it's not going to be a classic Ents snappy top pop. It's going to be a bit more searchy. He's got a mixture of pieces, doesn't he? A Dane, the most well-known in the roster of Shush, from his time in Heroic. Wrinkle, a very talented Ukrainian AWPer. Dust was just talking about it. Lost his partner in crime of Aris Dos for the Portuguese. And then Kaspersky, the Pole. Definitely very aggressive. But they've lost the opening pick, haven't they? They are able to slip down secret. That's with the remaining 4 bodies. The bomb is there, and they even have a smoke to try and plant in. You want that as a minimum if I'm Snappy.
All right, underhand the smoke. Body's going to have a go. Oh, and connects. Lovely.
Oh, it's too easy.
Yeah, plant denied. Oh, nice shot. Wrinkle's dig. It's just asking way too much of him. They're all stacked up on top of each other.
Yeah, that's a pretty rough first 2 rounds. I like the idea of the pistol, the Molotov hut, the smoke to allow them to wrap into backside. This was basic as well. Smoke wall cross secret, but losing one before you get down, and then Snappy had a gap in the smoke that was pipped, so couldn't even get the bomb planted. This is not an ideal start for... Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see what I'm seeing?
There's an AK-47 that Snappy's dropped to Kaspersky. Fair enough. Hard to argue with it.
Wrinkle, of all the players as well, to be bankrupting himself in pursuit of nothing. Absolutely nothing. Body puts down the hero rifle before it even gets going.
I guess he's like, I'm not going to have the AWP anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, like this economy's already cooked, so
yeah, well,
let's cook it some more.
See what happens into the next. Well, the fact that Kaspersky gets nothing done either, and nobody else on the team has any armor.
Yeah, that was a 70 damage HE.
Well, let's talk about 3D Max for a moment, because the way that the picture is painted on their side of the server is one of, they're good enough to put themselves in contention for the top 16. That's what they did at Katowice at the start of the year, but in terms of punching in and being in, oh my giddy aunt, playoff contention, that seems like it's a ways away.
Yeah.
At least on a basis is one that we can consider. So at the start of the year, just to continue with the desk conversation, I think that, yeah, they were very aggressive, very gimmicky, very in your face. And I liked it because it was an exciting CS. It took it to the top teams, and it showed that their players were...
Maka gets a little taste of his own medicine there.
Giving him a bit of the old Marco Polo.
Call that one a snap tap.
But, yeah, in terms of... Oh.
Gritting his teeth through it all.
What is this about?
It looks like it's a picture of Shush with gravity. It's ecstasies. Oh my God, I just assumed...
That he had pictures of his
enemy. Opponent.
Yeah, looked out. I hate these guys. Then he's smiling, so I hate him.
Yeah, I thought it was like a 3D, mind game.
Well, maybe that's have a selfie? Nice. He gets upset with ecstasy and looks down and goes, nah, but he's a cool dude, isn't he? Look at this little Polaroid with him.
You can have a picture of Rush next to you while you play.
All right. Rough round numero uno.
Let's get into it. Ujug's gonna work around the smoke wall. HE break, perfectly timed. perfectly cut down that first advance. They even started Mac a secret. He can do more. Catches the silo player. Snappy down for one. Job done. 3D Max passing this test. Very convincing start to their CT side here on Nuke. This is dominant. This is convincing. Ooh, I like the mix-up from Body. We went deep.
I think I'd be talking trash as well because they have a total of 5 kills in the first 4 rounds of play on their map choice.
Yep.
Yet to plant the bomb, yet to make a dent, yet to really cause any friction whatsoever. So swimming in cash right now on 3D Max. Really well done there from Gravity. Now this would put 3D Max par for the course with those results that Yanko highlighted, right? So the fact that they don't go deep in events, but to make it to stage 2 would get them to where... Why do they always have guns?
They do.
It's a face-it game?
It's the Snappy special. You just always have something. See, you need an opener, and you might get one with a smoke spam from Kaspersky.
Don't fall into the Casper Sky.
I wouldn't dare. Turns a flash, lucky. Not so. Gets nothing. Maka immediate to finish off the job. Nearly actually gets it all done. Look at this 2v2 now. Very, very uncomfortable for everyone.
Ujox being able to slip down the vent is some level of exciting. He is chasing this free frag.
Oh! He doesn't know it's a one-bulleter.
It could have been in the toe.
Yeah. Oh, oh my god. I know.
Everyone stay quiet.
Okay. Gravity.
I like this cam.
Gravity's fine. Well, Exercise does have the bomb, and he did this whole time.
Yeah, so for Gravity, it's really even more confusing.
It's like, okay, guys, they seem to have forgotten about the objective.
No, it's the secondary objective.
Oh, there we go.
Kill them all.
Kill them all. That's kind of like Pokemon in a way.
Okay, so are you gambling right now, Exercise, that they pick up the bomb and then run heaven?
He is, and he also has vents if he's wrong. They are anxious. I would be too. You've picked up the bomb. A is your only option at this time.
Oh dear. Oh.
Oh, he's gone down. Well, it was a 50-50.
It was.
You flipped the coin.
And it's come up NiP.
Yes, it has.
Do you give it a go?
Smoke. Oh, it's not smoke. It's a flashbang.
Do you give it a go?
You do. You walk up that ladder. You don't announce your presence, and you hope the first bullet connects, but Wrinkle's there, and this perpetual buying pan has broken through.
Okay, all right. Well, it's going to take one more of those to humble the finances, maybe 1.5, depending on saves.
Gravity. I mean, he escaped the clutches of that U-Jerk Tech 9 for a while without knowing. And Wrinkle with that 14 HP hit the necessary headshot. Maka a bit confused about that one. Gravity too. They're just going to try and dismiss that. And it will be easy to do if you just pick this one up in a dominant fashion. If.
I do love Snappy's openers, though. They're classic, but they cause so much chaos, right? You got the smoke all outside, so now you have to worry about the secret cross, but then there's always the ability to walk in through the main smoke. They drop the squeaky lurk smoke as well. They molly top hut. You have to worry about the vent drop. So on the CT side, you're worrying about all of this, and they're using it to great success. They get across secret, Ujox even in towards warehouse, so they are taking a lot of liberties.
Yeah, he's aware that this is likely a warehouse play. Maka, however, the AWP's been spotted ramp. He's going to be calling for backup, and it has arrived. Just in time, Lucky has a go. Distracts. Maka hits the shot. Maka trying to back away. Good for another. One bullet left. Has to be the no-scope. Wrinkle's running him down. The USP can't quite find its target. A 2-on-2, and the bomb on Wrinkle's back.
This one feels a bit more direct than the last, doesn't it? Snappy to play over towards Decon. Exercise to go through double. Bomb getting planted back sight.
Oh, he swings it open. Wrinkle gets off the bomb and hits a banger. One tap to the skull. Wow, what a recovery and great reactions from Wrinkle. It's easy to just commit to the plant there. Not be gun on, gun ready. He reacts instantaneously, and it puts Body in an unfavorable 1v2. Uses the smoke to mask his drop, but I don't know how effective that was. Spam.
I don't think effective at all. You're now pinned in.
I think Wrinkle's got you dead to rights here. He's just going to keep throwing bullets down range. Now realizes time's on his side as well. And he's coming to get ya.
The bullets will land for one of the two eventually, but now it's just Snappy to dot this one in. The round is done.
I want to see that one from Wrinkle's POV. Like, I'm genuinely impressed. Come on.
Can you fucking die?
Yeah, that's what he wanted to say. Yeah. In game, of course.
Yeah, not IRL.
Context matters.
Or
Imagine we had tabloids in Counter-Strike. Death threats exchange day 2 of Cologne.
Oh, hold up. CS2 News is going to get a couple of ideas based on that one. But it's a Snappy Mac 10. Snappy's favorite gun.
Not fucking dying.
What a funny combo, Wrinkle and Kaspersky.
Easy, Maka. You've got a shotgun in the vents. And that is one way to ensure
Sounds like a metal band.
it's off limits. Yeah, it does.
And we've been shotgun in the vents. Thank you and good night.
So we'll close. We'll do one more. For the encore, we'll play 3D Max Ninjas in Pajamas.
Free ramp room. So
NiP, they are looking very threatening. Pack Rolly, though.
I think they could just...
Oh,
Oh, that's some info. Saw 2.
safely. He actually gets away.
Live.
Oh, he's serving his purpose. Body has to serve his. Oh, U-Jugs, great output. Catches the hunt from Exercise. He wanted resolution to that yard info. Now Body's angle, he's trying to work it. Does chip in. Nice work, just little bursts from that silenced M4. Maka, I don't fancy his chances in this exchange. Body's output's been phenomenal. And now Maka maybe can finish off the job on that plant. And Crouch, a little long range. Snappy goes down. Oh, 3D Max, they're causing chaos. So uncomfortable for the remaining 3. Lucky arriving. Wrinkle bringing the fight. Not ready for another. U-Jugs is left alone.
20 seconds. Bomb's the problem.
Could win this. It's not going to be easy. He heard that player moving above him, so swings open the doors, faking out those steps, wants to try and take the first. Oh, a chance presents itself. Gravity picks it up. That's a massive win for 3D Max. Even getting to see that low HP Maka still contribute.
Okay, well, this game has definitely got a flavor to it that I'm enjoying.
Oh, you know, I'm a simp for the 3D Max gameplay. They may not always make those deep runs, but incredibly entertaining when it's working. This push from Exercise, he's going to be very happy to watch the rest of this round transpire after a frustrating death he conceded. This is what we're talking about as well, Maka's output. He was like 30 HP from the start. And a chance in that head-to-head there. You know, there was a world where U-Jugs makes that a 1v1. Attack pause called. It's going to be Coach Exist on the mic.
Just looking at the buys coming together, if this was Snappy's ends, it'd just be a top rush. Now, obviously, it's been a few years since Snappy's ends. There's the HE on U-Jugs to blow open that door.
We're breaking those skylights.
So it could be.
Nading the door, 3-star top. Don't forget the auto shotgun in the mix. Ready to receive, it's fast, it's pacey, into the top side. Mac has run out of bullets, swaps out to the USP in time, and gets U-Jugs down before it does manifest into a lost round. He does like that kill.
I felt like they had a decent read of the situation, 3D Max, because they started 3 heaven. So they were heavy top and through the save through the avenues, right? You start through main, maybe you cop too many nades, there's a molly in main, it slows down your ability to get in. So they deal with that top rush problem, and Snappy now being donated the AK-47 to see if they can find any damage. Now Macalo Exercise as well, it's Body and Lucky the Healthy too. Try and sweep this one under the rug. It is tough to see how this one could get out of control.
I like that they are at least, you know, going fishing. Sending Kaspersky towards this main side.
You've been listening to Jason. He's trying to troll people, mate. He's trying to get in their heads.
Like, maybe that's enough of a distraction. Oh, it's not a distraction at all. It's actually a kill. Snappy had a go.
He's undetected for now. It will just come down to the timing. Oh, he's actually going to try go up the ladder?
That it really is timing. Body. Hello?
Gave it a go, didn't he? Okay. Well, 3.7 at the high end for U-Jugs, and you've got about 2.9 at the low end for Wrinkle and Kaspersky. Wrinkle See, this is the thing. Because of the update, I no longer have to be like, oh, well, they bought in because they can sell back. But they're going to go for a partial. So there is a heavy investment into utility. The loss bonus is maxed out. Only 2 rounds to NiP's name.
So you've just repelled like a pace change top. You know their money's weak, and if they wanted to do something, it would be likely on lesser guns. Are you starting 3 top again?
Look,
It's time.
It does feel like they are going again, though. It's the ones on a time delay.
Wrinkle chains in those mollies for Mustang, pushing in.
I get the plan.
Right, is theirs. Yeah, bomb plant was the minimum, and it's been achieved. Kaspersky! Oh, that's crazy! A smoke push Deagle kill. Gravity down, bomb planting. Snappy needs cover, and he can't seem to stop it. Body, despite his best efforts, can't stop that bomb from going down. Mission accomplished for NiP. A half buy leads to the bomb plant, but those rounds are racking up nicely for 3D Max.
Oof. Okay, what's up there?
Pissed?
What's going wrong there, Snappy? What haven't you liked about that? Very frustrated about something.
I thought that was that was the minimum as far as what you were hoping to get. Obviously, a round
I just
win.
feel they got in so cleanly. Maybe he was expecting a little bit more. Do we go into a... No, I was going to say if we went into a tech, then maybe there was a...
This was the exchange where he was planting. There were 2 players holding heaven and both died to body. I suppose maybe he's expecting that to be traded. I don't know. Oh, just frustrations. Yeah.
Well, if his teammates aren't getting the kills, it's hard, right? You can call your team into a winning position. It was a good strat, right? The strat worked. The util was on point. The flashes were good.
Argue with that.
So seeing Snappy's frustrations right now is a little bit unfortunate, but 7-2 the score doesn't mean that's how this half has to end. There is the ability to pull yourself back into it, and with the partial buy, you do have the AKs now invested upon. Now, Exist takes that timeout, either just to calm Snappy down, but either way, they get to have the conversation about what comes up next. But their map choice getting away from them awfully quick. It's Dust2 and then overpasses the third and decider if we need to get there. Oh, okay. It's just a little bit sloppy, isn't it? So either misunderstanding of the strat, just late dropping of the util. You've got so many different nationalities.
Oh, that was bang on Gravity. He was planning a squeaky walk. Maybe he doesn't commit anymore. But they were postured for a little bit of a pincer into lobby. Snappy throws out the late wall.
There definitely was a misunderstanding because Kaspersky was in spawn lining up smokes as well, right? So clear change as defensive late glaive smoke dropped by the CTs. Ujerk's trying to work behind this on his loans and the rest clustered over towards lobby.
Oh, that's not a good fight for you, Jerks. Lucky, comfortable.
And now you're in another 4v5 and you didn't get any space for your troubles.
Yeah, you still find yourself where you started. Okay, that's a great shot, but you overlook Gravity. Oh. No, you don't. Not if you're Kaspersky. Straight into the top site. That's a difference maker. Flooding into lobby is Maka.
There we go.
Triple from Kaspersky. Kaspersky. I'm getting there. First time for me.
Well, we did have him back at EPL when he was... Hold up a second.
Yeah.
I'll save story time.
Yeah,
maybe we have a round on.
These two aren't giving it a good look. Is that CT Vet Tetris? It's so uncomfortable.
Be on for the ace here. Not anymore.
Stolen that.
A great round from him, though. He is very sharp, right? Obviously, we've seen him in the Ents jersey, but he was on NiP's academy team, and this is when they were an international academy team. Now, he stood in for the main NiP roster at an EPL season. That's also when they had Blue Phoenix, the Israeli player, there for a period of time. That's as the roster was in disarray. Now, it's taken them a long time to get back to this point, and now that we're not in the partner league world anymore, they've had to do it the hard way, right? This whole first season of VRS has been a learning curve for everybody, but when you're a legacy org like NiP and you're at the bottom of the barrel, Fnatic and NiP, both of those examples, this pickup is one that happened within the break. So they brought him in to bolster the firepower, and you can see exactly why. He's aggressive, he's sharp, and he just got you your third round.
What's so impressive to me is after finding the site player, he's ready for the off-angle close hut. I think that's just admirable, impressive, and very sharp shooting. 7-3, a whole lot different if this is 7-5 at the end of things. 3D Max, they were flying high. They got every weapon they need.
Money will be broken if they lose this one for the final round.
Very, very important round for NiP. Kaspersky trying it again, same pathing, same result in the opening. Exercise spotted, removed. That's what you want to see if you're a ninja. Hang on. Lucky. An opportunity. Doesn't finish off the second, but Main arriving a bit too quick, perhaps. Body had the timing, held by Wrinkle, gets it done. Again, it's very top-centric. It's Wrinkle's turn in the sunshine with triple of his own.
And maybe that's why there's some frustrations coming out from Snappy, because he knew that this was essentially going to turn into a death match, because that aggression from 3D Max is still there. As soon as they know where you are, they tend to be clashing with you. They want to take the duel. They back their individuals. They back their aim. And this time, it doesn't land whatsoever. Wrinkle and Kaspersky, I would say the two heavy hitters for the NiP roster in terms of what output you can expect. This is the AWPer on a rifle. Great to see from him. And it might just be a lobby crunch on this lighter buy. A shotgun, some pistols, and a slow crawl towards ramp that can get frisky quickly.
Catches ecstasy. He's trying to get cheeky with it. Yeah, that's messy. Body. Oh, no one can finish him off. Kaspersky lives.
But he was dealing with the old MP9 there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, 2v5, no chance in this. It looks like we will be getting that 7-5 score at half. So Snappy showing some frustrations, but also showing some good openings, some good executes, and now his individual showing some good form as the next kill will come in. Snappy will convert that, and it's just Maka with the scout in hand. The last man over towards ramp. The bomb gets planted. The 40 seconds thrust onto the clock now.
Oh, and it even clear sound cue to ensure it. That's a recovery. 5, not bad. Not a bad haul whatsoever. 3 consecutive at the tail end. Makes it just a 2-round game.
It looked like they can go on forever, and it's only the first match.
My brain feels like scrambled eggs after that marathon. Seriously, how do you recover from this?
I don't know, man. Looks like a long run. We need a quick reset.
Hey, cheer up, boys. It's only a best of 5. Refuel yourself.
Oh, that was so saucy.
So creamy.
You were talking about the clutch, right?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, how quickly the tide did shift. It was all fun and games, frustration visible from Snappy and elation from 3D Max, but a 7-5 half as the dust settles and the half ends.
It is crazy though, right? It felt like pure domination coming out for the French, especially there. You see Snappy smashing the table. They took attack timeout, but they pulled their socks up.
It was 4-2 to 7-2 to 7-5.
Exactly, and then now it's manageable, and now you're on the CT side, and you win the pistol. Okay, you're actually really happy with a 5-round T-haul.
Yes. And now you get a chance at a CT pistol. What's the game plan here from the French? Gravity just opens the door, invites himself in, and gets put to sleep by Wrinkle. 3 clicks, make it 4, just tapping heads, and sends the French to bed.
Wrinkle wants to say suddenly coming through the smoke with the Glock in hand. He's rapid on this, wants his Cologne highlight, but currently he's looking the wrong way. His body will ruin the party, but they grabbed the pistol round, and that one was swift as you like. Beautiful stuff from Wrinkle.
I mean, already, right? He's had 2 massive multi-kill highlight rounds. We've only just begun the second half of our first map, and neither of which with the AWP.
We'll get to catch it from his POV. Oh, where was that flash?
Oh, yoy, yoy.
The flashlight behind him?
Oh, it gets the info on all 4 and then just segregates each individual fight. Very nice.
Maliko. We're not going to... Oh, almost a Maliko. Bobby grabs the deagle. We'll get him, everybody. Don't you worry.
Let's see what happens with him.
We'll get him.
Desert Eagle.
We will get him. Maybe you're here and you're wondering about the context. It isn't just any game of Counter-Strike. There's a game of Counter-Strike at IEM Cologne 2025. Stage 1, winner of this locks themselves in for Stage 2. For NiP, that would be a gargantuan result. There's Super Bowl. There's a lot on the line. As Wrinkle picking up where he left off in the previous, we'll grab the first. And we will just watch the Eco Bash unfold as they're going to back their aim. And they're going to back it with aggression. So they got 1 in secret, 1 main, and Wrinkle, who we've been on board with patrolling yard. I feel like Wrinkle and Kaspersky as a combo is going to be slept on in the beginning unless you are
switched on.
Hardcore Counter-Strike fan, right? Unless you're watching all the time and you look at the stats. And those 2 in combination are going to hit very hard, and these are names for the future. So keep your eyes on these 2 as a rifling AWPing combo. And Wrinkle's shown he can do it with the pistol, he can do it with the rifles, he can do it with absolutely everything. He's dead within this round, sure. You're not expecting too much more to get out of control. 1 frag, maybe 2. There's just 2 more to find.
Jeez, I just saw bodies score.
Yeah. Well, they were owning early, right? They were just absolutely ragdoll, throwing around the server. Couldn't really put a foot wrong. So, all right. The guns come out now. That was the eco taken by 3D Max. Wrinkle will not be able to get an AWP, so we'll just have to operate with the rifle. That means there's no scope going into this next round of play. And if you do hear the yells from the LAN hall, down the other end of the venue, we do have FlyQuest taking on Bait, map number 2, elimination on the line between the 2 of those. Looking for survival. Now, what's the start? Are there any cheeky tricks? Well, not a yard control. I'll tell you that much for the CTs. Wrinkle spams away.
Heavy damage to start for Snappy to stomach. Nice push. I can't believe he's found himself on T-roof. This is...
Where was the... How did he...
This is real life, right?
Yeah. What? Did he push hard? Was it just must have just been a hard push.
Flew up the ladder.
Yeah, okay. Well, I love it.
Kaspersky.
I love it.
He's dropping face-it moves.
A little bit of a bonus move there on that MP9. Need a double shush.
What you got? Oh, info, I suppose. U-Jerk's lobby. Okay, lots of moving pieces here. You're going to have to help me keep track, Chad.
A bomb could fly back up the vent. That is possible.
They're thinking about it.
Ujerks, if he catches the timing, Mac is hot right now. They are going A. Ujerks will be quick on this.
Oh, Snappy is a very, very dead man. Not great from Body on the clear. Still, though, a 2v4 goes down.
Should be the save.
Should be.
I don't think give away these rifles this early on within the second half of play your map choice. Let's save for a rainy day, Wrinkle and Shush. You'll only be getting the 1,400 loss going into the next round of play. So back off, retain these, and understand that the crazy move from Kaspersky didn't stick the landing, but you can still buy going into the next. Oof. I was about to have to change that line of thinking. As long as you do hold on to these two M4s, Shush should be able to drop one. That can go to Ujerks. Kaspersky will be able to buy himself, and Snappy should have just enough. I think early on when I was monitoring some of the NiP results, and I'll be honest, I wasn't watching heavily in terms of how their actual matches were going, more just being a stats Andy, which a lot of people are. Shush was playing very, very well for this team, obviously as one of the most experienced members, especially as an output, and he's a bedrock player, right? Shush is the guy you turn to when you need the double, you need the clutch, you need that impact. He's not the guy who's going to be running in first, right? That's why you have a player like Kaspersky or an action man like Wrinkle in your team. And look, you found the gap, you had the chance, you didn't have the weapon for the job. The MP9's been nerfed, but how badly we are learning. But as mentioned, you can get the guns out again. So rifle round number 2. Oh!
Yep, and Wrinkle, his playtime cut very short.
Great shot from Maka.
Just like that, the headshot rings around the server. The round has only just begun, and now you're operating without one of your stars.
So how do you recover this? There's a rotation down towards B from Kaspersky.
Okay. He has an actual rifle this time, as opposed to just the MP9. Playing for a headshot.
I just love the amount of utility you have to finish, and they're actually not using it. They're using their bodies right now, so this is timing. They're hoping to catch NiP off just with the movement and bodies.
Well, this will be double swung. Kaspersky gets both! Oh, what? One man versus an entire team, and he reigns supreme. How did you get 3 there?
I'm telling you, he's good.
I mean, 1 is like the expected. 2 would have been impressive. All 3 is phenomenal. Maka returns to the scene of the crime, starts drawing chalk around his teammates, has no idea what he's supposed to do in a 1v3 like this.
Well, for him, the financial situation is a little bit tougher. For them, with the loss bonus, they won't be able to get a full buy. And I guess deleted. Sharp shooting from the pole.
Okay, well, this is one hell of a way to introduce yourself, at least to me. Bloody hell, mate. 17-12 his scoreline. Just after having that oopsie of the MP9 not connecting on his first burst on his push. He's managed to find himself a way to rectify. That's the opening kill, by the way. 3D Max lose Wrinkle take down Wrinkle immediately. And it doesn't matter when he gets these 3. All headshots, 20 in the mag.
Yeah, if you're exercised with that swing, you're hoping at that point he's so oh, there we go. I like the trash talk. He has a bit of an attitude about him. So we're in the Ents time. Reportedly, this is the thing, I don't want to say one way or another, but there is getting a bit more groundswell around this. Ents have been saying within the tier 2, tier 3 realms of online CS, we're playing against a lot of cheaters. And Kaspersky had no issue just being like, these guys are cheating. You know, like, you know, he would make some fun remarks on Twitter. This kid's got an attitude about him. I remember when I put the mic in front of him with the lobby when they was part of the sending him for NiP, he was very, very quiet. So I think, you know, maybe cut from a brokey cloth in terms of that regard. But he does have it bubbling under the surface. And that gets shown in his gameplay.
Yes.
Right? That's the fun part. You get to see the personality through the... Oh, ramp rush?
Yeah, it looked like they were going heavy.
I wouldn't mind testing Ujerks. He's been average at best. 5, 6 kills now.
A well-placed underhand flash and push could very well open up ramp. Maka sent to search on Silo. Not going to be spotted out immediately, but here it comes. The test on Ujerks and his ramp hold. He has the AK. And he's switching to nades. Yep, okay, ramp's open. Wrinkle tends to it. Messi on the first, expecting the swing, anticipates and falls away. Oh, the pressure is amplified now. They have access to hell, access to heaven, and access to an M4 on Wrinkle's corpse.
Did the best he could in that situation. Where's he really meant to run to? Ujerks is the one who fumbles it and actually allows that to be a possibility. Smoke up into the heavens to block any water falling out. But in a 4v4, this round seems more interesting than it should have been.
Yeah, well, I like that Kaspersky's taken full lobby away from them to punish. They're anticipating that move. But are they ready for his precision? Dominance again on display. Then Shush springs to life, and they mow them all down with ease. Body, he lingered in that smoked off heaven position, and so late to the party. He's going to be looking to die, but would love to take another man with him.
You take that out of context.
Let's not. Let's not.
He's done like a rap song or something.
Yeah.
Oh, looking to die, but want to take another man with me.
Okay, actually does sound legit. Yeah, I'll start dropping a beat, Chad. You got the freestyle, man.
Bang, bang from my... No, it's not a Glock, it's a M4, which he's going to save. But, yeah, okay. NiP into the lead.
That's nice for the Ninjas. I will remind you, just because those of you that maybe tuned out during the break and missed our way back in, just a reminder of just how dominant it looked for so long. 3D Max, they went up 4-0, a little bit of a clawback, a little 2-0, so 4-2. Immediately rectifying the situation with 3 consecutive. We had a 7-2 favoring 3D Max that ends 7-5 and have come in with a vengeance. NiP, these CT rounds are flowing. In fact, looking at the casualties in the CT rounds they've won, maximum of 2. They're just winning convincingly. Bodies alive, cash flowing.
Look at K-Town, he's up to 18 kills.
And he's trying to get across. It costs him greatly.
Perfect play there from you, Jerks. That's how you want to deal with the limp in towards main. Red pole, harness the pole. Here's one. Jankuya, he says.
Oh, and that was nearly Dobranos to exercise as well. 3 on 4. Oh, and the taps are brilliant. Those speculative taps. It has got the bomb down. So exercise, this is a real opportunity to at least ensure a plant.
Yeah, this is a kill on the... Oh, unless...
He goes down the vent and Snappy has nothing to report.
So the fireman pole. Shush is aware of this possibility. Maka, the healthiest member, might have to come in clutch. Door swinging open, sound cue's given. Retake will be on.
Yeah, Shush is not playing ahead of this. And Body is holding up close. Clearing. Oh, step given away. Turns the flash, a second as well. Snappy already removing Maka. This is falling apart. Body doesn't have the health, but he's got the frags. 2 down ramp. It's just Body in the 1v2.
Molly's nice, but smoke him play on Snappy.
Oh, you're right. He might consider that Molly to have won in the game, but the smoke immediately makes it clear it's not. It has to be the bullets. Ujux has to get across.
Nade could do it,
allowed to do so. Holding it. Just has to run him down. Body just has to spray the smoke. Can't seem to find him. Ninja under his nose. Ujux gets away with it. He'll take the bodies. True to his name, 20 frags from the Frenchman, and yet another round for the Ninjas.
You do wipe the board there, so at least you know that you've got the CTs under pressure as far as the finances. They can get the buy through. That isn't going to be an issue, but you win this one now on the 3D Max side of the server, and you might blow the doors off this thing. Wrinkle gets the AWP. Tactical timeout called. New coach.
You know.
Is this is curious. Kaspersky, I believe, dropped... Oh, he didn't have to be the one dropping though. He's operating with an MP9 right now.
Interesting. That's
I feel like that's not necessary. There should be enough money to make it work. Well, either way, we'll wait and see.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe he goes for another crazy play. Which, look...
Is he going to try his hijinks again?
I'll stay on board with the madman.
Yeah. Kaspersky's got a plan, and we have 2 AWPs in the mix in this server. Maka equipped with his, Wrinkle the same. Let's see how this one goes down. Just easy as that, the head-to-head manifest for Maka. Removing Wrinkle, smoke walls now landing, and Snappy immediately forced to acknowledge the potential for a slip-down secret. Kaspersky is going to be trying with the MP9 to play around the smokes. Much better with a rifle. Oh, the running, gunning, 30 bullets. It's not going to connect.
What?
Shush has.
They were too busy worried about Kaspersky. Shush just gets a chance. now Snappy's turn.
Oh, yeah, Snappy, wait. If he times this right, you know, Gravity's on that roof. Kaspersky's looking for that fight. Oh, Gravity! What? Asleep at the wheel! And then it all falls into place for the boys of the Ninjas in Pajamas. Oof.
They're in top.
Free frag. No, covered.
Oh. No, we're
Big
both
work.
are.
2v4 taking shape. Kaspersky next victim of Lucky. It was a big reason they got into this winning category to start with. Coming into our second day of play, Lucky with another multi-kill. That was too easy. Snappy just walks up.
Okay, well, having to go back to get the bomb, this is what cost them. They couldn't stay linked together. They wanted to keep the space, but Exercise didn't have a choice. So he dips back, gets the bomb, and a clutch attempt on the table. You know that Snappy was vent, but now he could be anywhere. He could be infesting this top site. 20 seconds, time the problem.
It's just going to be a challenge for Exercise. You know, an Exercise in process of elimination. U-Jerk's always planning for main side. It's over. 11 for the Ninjas. That started again with an opening. How many rounds have we seen an opening kill go the way of 3D Max and then NiP clawing their way back in?
I can't believe the value that he gets from that MP9. The chaos that he caused helps set Shush up for the kill onto Maka. And then the second, right? The fact that he's poking his head out of the smoke, it feels like he should be dead to rights.
Saw him for a while.
Yeah, and that feels like, I guess, he should get absolutely deleted. But just the rapidness, the fact that he knows he can move and shoot with the MP9.
It's one of those, it looks like Gravity's having a rough game as well, 5 and 15. It's one of those perhaps where focus wanes, you know, eyes are on the radar, you're focused on the bigger picture and eyes are off the crosshair, but it's not working out well.
If they try,
Map 1.
if they try U-Jokes again, I don't hate it, right? Because they were able to push through round before and he got caught just messing around with his quick changes and nades and needs to keep the gun in the hand this time round. Now his support, it's here. It's the AWP of Wrinkle. He's not his lonesome. Not at all. As a lurk smoke dipped out Squeaky Door. Snappy's in main. Kaspersky top hut. Shush back sight. Ooh. I think Snappy just went to throw a piece of utility to Kaspersky top hut. I think it got lost in the actual smoke itself.
Trying to find it.
There it is. Okay. And that's huge because the smoke for Squeaky Door, you don't want to lose that.
They've got well, plenty of Molotovs for the finish, but that's about it. A couple of flashbangs. Roof-centric for Maka. Gravity the same.
The bomb's heading back outside, so...
Ooh, what? This is a very late
the top,
yard.
it could be a top fake and then in with like an ace split potentially. Another smoke at 30 seconds. You ain't coming out door without a grey screen.
Kaspersky's got him if they push. Body, a step on top main. Here we go. Intention's clear now. Wrapping in. That's the good one from Gravity's Mac 10. They still, though, have this standoff. Shush is on site. That's Kaspersky as well. Chips in. Bomb carrier low. Dink down to 13. But Maka can't seem to get past Shush.
No time.
Triple kill from the anchor. And up into a chance, but inaccurate on the ladder. Body just has to dip away, try and keep hold of his armored AK-47, try and remain threatening into the next. A chance in the head-to-head, and he loses it all. U-Jux hasn't done much, but that one cripples Body for what could be the last round of this map.
And that's what I love from Snappy, just yelling at him. Good save, right? This is the thing. That's 150 bucks. So Snappy yesterday was letting Heroic know. He was letting Youngster know. You know, impactful exit kills, little man, and giving it to Body once more. The game has gotten away from them. An absolutely dominant start, 7-2. Since then, only one round. As it's 10 for NiP.
Good save! Good save!
Oh, that would upset me.
Snappy's been missing from the mix. Apex is great. Carrigan's great.
Right.
Snappy's also just perfect for it.
You're right.
As he's happy to call a spade a spade.
Yes, most definitely. He also, like, you know, I think he still lives and breathes Counter-Strike, you know, like I think he's dreaming up strats in his sleep.
Oh, that's nice. Nice little cam there. 4 AK Body not. Well, yeah. He's bang on. It may as well be.
Yeah,
There's a Galil.
Brilliant.
Oh, he's obviously understood the financial implications, the loss bonus.
Well, you know, he definitely knows Body's got no money, for sure.
Hey, good luck winning a round.
Oh, Lucky's AK works nicely.
Kaspersky, what are we doing?
Kaspersky's not an AWP.
Just keep the rifle, mate. You're sharp as bloody hell.
Let's get that smoke in. Okay, whoa, hang on. Interesting. Squeaky and Hut blocked right out of the gates. They're worried about something fast.
Yeah, that opening kill did cause some panic at Kaspersky.
Kill your beans. He's desperate to fight. Which, don't get me wrong, is nice to have in a player.
Yeah, and helps that he's topping 22 and 15. It's been him and Body, but towards ramp, and 2 players need to deal with this. This will be the shutdown.
Yeah, you'd think so, right? Shush baits them in. U-Jerk's overlooked. Can't double up. Shush can, though. Using those AKs against them. They fall to their own weaponry. 3D Max's Nuke. Starting strong, ending in a whimper. Sure, Body, an incredible 2KD performance. Hasn't got them very far. 13 to 8 to start. NiP, their map pick, and they close it convincingly. Snappy, he's looking determined as they're just one away from stage 2.
And Dust2 up next. Overpass if we need it. The French start hot, but this one is all about the Ninjas' return to the top level of Counter-Strike. Maybe, just maybe, they won't even make it as far as, well, what would be par for the course for the Frenchman. Or smoke, B rush.
Yeah, straight B rush. That's an option. Always is. Especially if you get the opening kill, it feels pretty damn good. Fast flank here from Kaspersky. Exercise handles it well. Glock versus Jewel Berettas. Wrinkle up next to the bat, and already a goosh. Put on 1 HP. Oh, no chance for Snappy. Handles the first engagement and tries to isolate Maka, but asking too much of him.
All right. Well, strong starts. That's no secret. 3D Max were able to get away with that on Nuke, but still ended up losing. So let's see.
A straight B rush call?
Hey, it's on brand, isn't it?
Yeah.
The on brand. So this is only the 5th map of Counter-Strike that we've seen played with Kaspersky in the NiP roster. This is just how fresh this change is coming out of the break. Force buy for NiP, scout for Wrinkle. 257s, 2 Deagles, a bit of utility. Long control has been garnered for the CT side, at least temporarily. A Snappy jousts with exercise there early. Going through the motions, Gravity smokes mid doors. Molly short, grabs his space. Aka also taking back long control.
Oh, Snappy, this is a favourable fight, at least as far as the range is concerned. But Maka, he's on high alert for that possibility. Knows it's a likely a 5-7. Okay, yeah. Actually, really, really important. If you can limit their access to long, which Snappy is doing his best. Oof.
Just wants to guard the weapon, but that will allow Snappy to get away.
Yeah, you can see Wrinkle was considering helping him and realizes it's probably not necessary. They've just smoked themselves off.
The round's still extremely winnable right now. So there's 2 players short with the bomb, 2 now heading over towards long. And Snappy, if he just stays tucked, he may as well just hang around, see if he can get another.
Anything more is already asking, yeah, too much of him. A flying Mach 10.
Scout Bullet will take down Gravity now.
You're right, actually. Enough damage was dealt. But this is a lot of work for Wrinkle's scout. Molotovs landing, sight exposed, bullet connecting, but not that lethality he needed. Gravity closes the gap, runs him down. So despite Snappy's contribution, this second round force buy is not going to convert.
All right, well, opportunities there, as we should just see them hold on to these upgraded pistols, carry them through to the next, and give it another go. Maybe see if they want to hang around to get an upgrade into a Galil. That would be nice. You know that one was over towards long at a minimum. I'm sure Gravity would love to get over there and equip himself with exactly that. Couple of tags, but Kaspersky will lose everything. Gravity does end up finding Galil. So a nice upgrade for him. This is another good start for 3D Max. So the 2-0 should become the 3-0. And again, reminding everybody that we have a secondary stream running right now. Bait versus FlyQuest has gone the distance. It's also going to be on the 3rd.
What did that box ever do to you?
I think if you shoot it enough, it explodes.
Ah, yeah,
it's
okay.
a Dust2 Easter egg.
You cannot be spreading misinformation on the internet like that.
People could believe it. Anything's possible these days. Okay, so Shush and Snappy have HEs, and without even looking at their spawns, I imagine they have the best 2 long spawns. They're going to need long doors. That would be my assumption based off of just the purchases that I see right now.
Well, you'd be right. So you hear 2 HEs long. What's your immediate response? You walk catwalk into U-Jerk's Deagle. He had a go, gets spotted on his shoulder and warded off. This is already quite proactive from the CT side, pushing the Deagle in towards upper tunnels. Lucky coming back to check it, and that's important.
I'll just run the waterfall smokes again. Peppering from far, but this one doesn't feel like it's going to have too many levels of excitement to it, so we can just sit back, relax, and start discussing what options we'll see come the first rifle round. Now, taking a look at the financial situation, you'd love to get Rinku his AWP ASAP. The loss bonus going into the next should mean that is a possibility. Get the standard approach for Dust2 underway. Oof, Maka. Sideline snappy for the time being, and I just really want to limit the casualties, don't you? But you've given over one. Might just be one as Maka continues to waltz on in, mop them up, and take another for his trouble. So Maka with 3 in the round. The in-game leader, the AWP. Running out pain as Lucky will finish this one off. And there you have it. So it is tough to get too hugely excited in the early stages of 3D Max just based off of what we saw. And this is also their map choice. And there will be one more required to separate these two for a spot in stage 2.
Instant deletion.
All right, Rinku gets out that AWP. Rifles for everybody else. And what will be the first a B rush again, but or a B explode. I'd hope that they set up in the tunnels and... Okay, nades to soften, and it works perfectly.
Oh. Yeah, okay, well, you can try and hold B, but now you're half health before it even begins. And Gravity just goes waltzing into mid. Now, this should be favorable for Wrinkle, but yeah, it was not prepared for body.
Your B player's on an island now. Doesn't have to be the finish,
health.
but they are already feeling like they're in hot water. Slipping through the CT smoke. It's an A split.
This is so sly. Shush is aware of the possibility now. The short flashes come through. He's forced to acknowledge short, focus on that, and that lets Body close this gap further. Snappy still lingers long, though. He was overlooked. He had a golden opportunity for a multi. Shush, sure, you got the first. Bomb needs to make its way to the side. Long coming in. Just gets crunched on. Too little damage. Kaspersky finished off eventually by Exercise. That's 4-0.
Yeah, really well done there, right? Considering the circumstances changing on the fly, I'm not even sure if that was the overall intention there, but the fact that you get that kill on a Wrinkle, you know the AWP over toward A is gone, and you're able to just use that gap to your advantage. It will be another NiP partial. Obviously on Nuke, they started on the T side, now having to start on the defense. Wow, not having to, actually. They chose to. So with the loss bonus, a scout. Oh,
wow. A leg shot, and kind of already a round ender.
It's rapid again, isn't it?
Yeah, straight to lower. They thought they could test their luck. Kaspersky still trying, you know, to leverage the element of surprise, despite not having any successes early.
How long do you think Kaspersky and Wrinkle will stay without a frag? That's my biggest question, because those two, once they do get going, that will be the difference.
It'd be nice if he had the opportunity to get himself started here, Wrinkle, but unless they finish B, you can see 3D Max very well restrained. I think every IGL would be proud. He said the word freeze, and freeze they have. He starts to make the next move and scouts out the info. Gets Shush spotted, but not dead. He's actually kicking up a fuss with one.
There he is.
Wrinkle gets on the board, and so the frags have been found. And so is the intel. Wrinkle on the other side of the map as Gravity knows a site is free.
Oh,
Save a little?
Well, that was my exact question. I think it could even just be the fact that it's Kevlar with him. But the Galil will be nicely placed in the hands of one of his teammates into the next.
The team Ollie. Yum, yum, yum.
That's true too. Yum, yum, yum.
Sorry about that.
No, that's all right. It's dinner time for everybody playing at home. Well, actually, not everybody.
I'm a little peckish.
Some of you. So the Galil looking for more damage right now.
Wow.
Will not find what it was looking for. Okay. No Kevlar save, no Galil carried through, and a tactical timeout called. Exist. His opportunity to try and contribute from the coaching chair. Now, if I randomly blurt out Elige again today, it's because I can see him again.
Is he there? In your
I can
spot?
see him again. Getting ready for FaZe versus Liquid.
Yeah, that's going to be one hell of a way to end the day, huh?
Lots of history between some of the names in either side of the server there. So it should be a fun one, as I'm sure that's going to be the main fixture.
7th bullet finding the head through the door from Shush. A nice little contribution, but the guns will be coming out, and it's time to see if the CT side are going to be playing ball.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's only second gun round.
Yeah.
So, you know, the game feels like it's getting away from you quite quickly. Long pop.
Leg shot. Exorcise yet to die. This might be his first round where he's condemned to the Shadow Realm.
In the smoke. Wants to weasel through.
That's brave.
Yeah, might not be able to edge considering the low HP, and at this point just use the... Well, that's a very missed corner smoke.
Oh, he got caught out there. He got caught short, and still just pure reactions like the lizard flick comes through.
4-man A start as well out of NiP. Or maybe not A start, but A setup.
Damn, that was a really big opportunity squandered here by Lucky. And they actually elect to stick around, fight for short. Gravity's coming. Body has a confirmation. They are coming for you. They want to take this fight. Kaspersky's trying to run away on the back foot, delivers the double, and leaves with a 2-on-4. Bomb down. He sticks around.
Yeah, I like this. This is the fight we were looking for.
You can't believe he's still there, can you?
And that's what you'd hope from the kid. Gets the third, secures the round, and now it's just about dealing with Exercise over towards Pit with this AWP.
Well, if Wrinkle's really on it, he's going to say I leg shot him at the start of the round. It's probably long. Snappy on Crouch finds that finisher.
That's from the FlyQuest bait game. If anybody heard that yell, I believe that was Coach Urcast. But this is great, isn't it? He wasn't the focal point. They were glued in dealing with U-Jerks, who does go down, but Kaspersky makes sure it's not in vain, and the third is a thing of beauty. And because they lost long, they had to fight for that mid-space, so really well done.
And what I loved about it was that he used U-Jerks. He knew he'd been name-plated. Kaspersky's had, again, his health cut down before he gets to start the round. Previously, some stacked B nades, now an AWP shot to his midriff. Wrinkle trying to pose for gravity on the cross. Likely going to be seeing that door smoke. Actually, a flash. Little jiggle out. Maka spots him top mid.
Haven't really had a Wrinkle AWP highlight just yet. Wasn't a fixture of Nuke, but it definitely could be, and you would hope should be, if you're in the NiP fan camp. Opposed to the band camp, as Snappy anchors long, U-Jerks the A rotating rifler, Wrinkle floating back to play mid-long car.
He's coming long, just as they're coming for a late long. Is this just a fantastic read? Snappy going looking. Okay, well, that's some info.
Flashes.
Yeah, Wrinkle. Oh, he actually didn't immediately pull the trigger when he got flashed there.
Still tough, so they've had the block short. You can't push through that now, so you're going to have to play a site-centric...
Kaspersky's push B.
Well, actually, they could push through this one. They're both posted behind it on A.
Shush has your cross, Lucky. 40 seconds. Okay, well, that should be the end of Lucky here. Kaspersky knows he's got him booked. Ah!
Oh, no.
Not
Okay.
this time. Not this time.
And you won't be saving either.
Not at all. Shush, last man standing. Looks like Lucky could have him. And that's 6. Okay, wow. Very convincing scenes to start on their map pick, their territory, and it definitely feels that way.
Another timeout taken, so it exists. Very unhappy with how this one is unfolding, and well, this has to stop. I think Dust2, you can't be getting activated too late into the piece. AWP equip, you can see here with the heads-up display. This of the economy variety that we've got. M4's equipped, there's the AWP. Snappy and Shush can both invest, but being put through the paces right now. So far for NiP with Kaspersky in the roster, we've seen them play Overpass. They got the victory there. Ancient, they picked up the win on that one as well. And Nuke twice. Yesterday they lost it. Today they've put it in the dub category. And so I imagine what's happened in this situation is the long pressure's felt, they block short. But because they've had to give up long, you needed short. You think about how small that site really becomes. Boost straight in the middle. Not left or right, but having to get the smoke to cross. Don't want to give away any more of these tags. Body and Lucky straight in towards the tunnels.
Kaspersky likes to play close doors. Good damage, U-Jugs. Good damage from his HE. Body quick to this fight. Kaspersky down. Another shortcoming from him. Opening death. Body, the one to find it, takes mid control. U-Jugs has to react to this. Oh, and he's gone for it. Just straight pushing smoke. Finds Body. Costs him a great deal of blood, but gets the job done. Wrinkle actually AWPing a deep long line that Exercise might be peeking into.
Seems relatively aware of this as well. Like, look at this angle he's playing.
Right.
So that's for the push, of course, but Snappy, we Molotov'd out of position, trades a nade, and U-Jugs just so low on HP, it doesn't really feel like he's going to be worth a lot more, does it? He's on his own, there's no trade potential. But this is where Wrinkle's AWP could come into play. Oh, Wrinkle, you can't re-scope now, Chief.
Shadow. Oh, he gets away, but knife out. He's not expecting a second. That was the bomb. Little does he know how close he came to finding the explosives. He's got 40 seconds left in this one. 3D Max trying to rejig the assault. U-Jugs up close, and a ding.
Hold on,
not
Shush.
bad output, but yeah, Shush has got an entire team coming his way. That's if Wrinkle can't chip in any further. A nice shot from him, racking him up as Maka goes down as well. Shush has heard you. They know where you are. And committing into the site, there's 1,000 angles to clear. Shush will put that one in. And we'll see 3 kills from Wrinkle's AWP.
I guess in that moment it looks bad because Wrinkle's darting away and we saw that the bomb was there, but the fact that he gets back to crossing in time to stop the mid to B is huge. So this is it. Sees the shadow, scopes in, takes down Exorcist, and then the smoke. It's obviously not designed to cover CT spawn completely, just mopping him up, and gets the second round on the board now for NiP. We've had 3 tactical timeouts called within the first 8 rounds of play. This is going to be the first now coming in from the Frenchman. So they know that their money is on the line. There's still residual cash for that of Lucky, 4.2 in the back pocket. Maka yet to buy. He still has 9k, so if he wants to bring out the AWP, that's possible as well. But just going through the last few moments of conversation before we do get into freeze time and then the gun rounds. Now, there is a long spawn for Body. And Maka is actually brought in with an AK. So this is either going to be set piece or faster in your face. Not feeling that Maka's AWP is needed to hold on to some of these angles.
Smoking for the cross.
And Snappy with the best long spawn. So this is good for your A defense.
Yeah, they're going to fight for it. Body coming straight out, eats the flashbang, gets across safely. Maka in the open gets brought down. U-Jugs delivering here on Dust2. Traded out by Body, bomb committing. Looking to join Body ahead of the play.
Immediate response right now. Kaspersky and Shush are both pushing the upper tunnels. It's all going to be about the timing. How long can these 2 defenders over towards A delay the push of the Frenchman up long? Kaspersky just being diligent, making sure that sector's clear. Now Wrinkle under pressure.
Oh, he played that so well, did Body. Jiggle bait, confirms the presence, spams him down, finds the head.
Look how tentative the rotation is, right? They don't believe that it's all out long, and it's just going to take so long. They're worried about players mid-doors. Is there a chance for a slip up short? Kaspersky now running that the penny's dropped. But how do you get back into this?
Smoke implies they'll try. Exus sees a powerful position on the new boxes. Lucky wins his duel on long. Kaspersky can't seem to finish his single meal in this first half of our second map, and so Shush just forced to run away, saving an AK. 3D Max making long work for them.
Yeah, and without the AWP, right? Just very rifle heavy. Body is keeping up this fabulous form that he had on Nuke. He was topping the scoreboard for his team, and he's doing so again. 11-4 at the moment.
I don't know if we'll get to see it, but the way he took that duel on car was just so impressive. Like, there's a lot of players at the professional level that don't jiggle bait that out, get the info, and then commit to a spray that finds their head. Beautifully executed. Lucky against the talented AWPer.
Lucky there. I like the fact that he takes that moment to reset for that fight, because if he loses that, the site becomes very small.
Wow, you see that? The combination of long smoke and flash completely nullifies any sort of early answers long.
What are they meant to do? Push up a B again? Right? Like, this is a rough looking buy, and that's me being generous of the term.
Okay, that's a big find, actually. Body being removed.
This is a famous UMP and MP9. Sure, you got the AWP and the M4. You got the opener, so it is still winnable. This just feels miserable.
Yeah, miserable is definitely a good word for it. Flashing the AWP off the line. It's actually snappy. Wrinkle relocates short. Oh, I like what he's doing here. He plans to try and soften him up, draw attention. HE does significant damage and Wrinkle hits it. That is a pixel-perfect peek. And delivers a 5-on-3 retake.
I think X-Ray makes that look easier than it was.
Oh, yes. Yeah, make no mistake there. Kaspersky onto Lucky. Just the two of them. Maka in trouble. Overwhelmed. Attempts to transfer. Wrinkle pulls it across the line. That is convincing. We've seen Wrinkle in the feed thrice.
Well, that's it, right? I mentioned earlier on in the piece that you want to see AWP highlights out of this kid, and we've got two of which. Sure, they're not the flashiest, craziest rounds, but where you're getting 3 kills on the AWP, that is confirming 2 of your 3 rounds. And here it is again. So Flash comes in just as he starts to regain vision, grabs that one, and this is the tough one. Wow. Yeah, okay.
Little flick to the left to track the box. Head.
Great job there from Wrinkle, and does afford his team another full buys. Much better looking than the UMP famous and MP9 hodgepodge they just said going. Could it be another 7-5?
Could it be?
Maka back in with his AWP.
This time they want to have a little bit of an AWP clash, and it actually rattles off a shot. Wrinkle makes no secret he's having a look. Okay, that's enough. No, it's not. Wow. He hits the wall bang.
Kaspersky's in lower as well. This is tough for Lucky.
Kaspersky's been getting put in the pocket of Lucky, though. Has he got another one in the head-to-head? Lucky jiggles out. Kaspersky wins it. An important duel, and he confirms nothing B. What a valuable piece of intel that is. Playing the numbers here. Smokes offshore, but piecing out. Gravity looking to regain some of that control as Body surges forward, thinks mid's the gap. Gravity taking the bomb out there.
Here comes a swing.
Yeah, Flash. So blind! So blind! Body gets taken down. The team play on display. NiP, a massacre versus the 3D Max boys exists. You can see the little golf clap there. Coach very happy with what he's just seen.
And it's always better late than never, isn't it? Especially when you're 1 map to the good. You can still get 5 rounds before the halftime, and the fact that you've broken the finances of 3D Max again, this is going to be feeling quite desperate, quite helpless for them. They can get lucky into an AK. The rest are going to have to work with less. It's an SMG for Gravity. Its pistols being upgraded now. Body and Exercise into Deagles. A Tech 9 for Maka, and you might just return to long. Maybe not a full W, but a late pop. Nope, Gravity's out.
That was W. Mac 10 straight into the corner smoke and pushing. He's found a gap because Ujux has probably said some long. He's not ready for a Mac 10 swinging. He still gets the frag, a necessary one. Gravity was trying to take all that space. Had he got that kill, that space would have become 3D Max's.
All right, well, long might just be your coffin within this round here, 3D Max. You have 1 smoke. You do have the option to leave, and they are going to join Maka, who's already back of Catwalk. Wrinkle patrolling middle, Shush on B. Snappy starting to push forward on short. Lots of utility to work with for the CT side. You really feel like with the man advantage so early, this has to be NiP's 5th round.
Yeah, the only concern is that B holds if Shush goes down too quickly. Doesn't have a smoke to block, so simply just going to be jiggling for that early info. Should buy time for Wrinkle to support.
Well, I mentioned that 1 smoke. If Lucky throws it towards...
Ooh, hello. Now Wrinkle's low.
It's a Tech 9 at that range, got the dink. And now they're going through lower, so they forced him off the line. Snappy, you're up next.
Hello.
Bomb spotted.
Yep. Spots them, nades them. Big damage available.
Upper push.
Avoided. Oh, hang on. Tech 9 at range again. The long-range headshots from these Tech 9s are making 3D Max into a winnable 30 seconds here. Rifles recovered. Smoke CT and push. Wrinkle tucked on tons and allowed to farm. Holding that door cross. Beautiful from the AWP. Leveraging their control of tunnels up against what should just be 2 remaining bleeding out Frenchmen.
Oh, get it down.
Okay, Exorcise, just a Desert Eagle. Lucky, very low HP. Retake on. Good, more nade damage, softening him up. Exorcise, an impossible clutch, or not. He had to go. Hits the first onto Wrinkle. Shush will wrap it up. And again, these late resurgences. NiP recover. 5 to 3D Max's 7.
7-2 to 7-5, deja vu. Is that French? Well, Nuke, that's how that one unfolded. And NiP ended up picking up the win. The Frenchmen unable to get it done. Now they're on their map choice. Steaming out the gate, pistol round running over them, momentum, good vibes. And now reality sinking in once more. This could be NiP 2-0 to stage 2. This wasn't Kaspersky's show, this was Wrinkle's time in the sun, and Dust2 with the AWP treating him kindly. See what Snappy has cooked up for this pistol round.
Sends his troops with the bomb quiet lower. Smokes the doors. Lets Wrinkle work with the P250.
This quick snap available from Body, Macca, and Exercise can clamp down quickly behind the mid to B. They're out there making steps, and here comes the CT slowly making their way. All 5 mid to B.
They're expecting this flank, surely. Surely, someone's ready. Oh, they weren't, but it doesn't matter. Macca unloads prematurely. It all falls apart. Kaspersky, he wasn't going to stay quiet all map long. Double kill, gets them into B. Body worse for wear. And Exercise no more.
Oh, the fact that they've kept that pack roll mentality but used the util, that is a beautiful little pistol around there. And Body just going to try and hold on to this to see what his force bar will look like into the next round of play. Well, trading impact, aren't they? Kaspersky, he gets the multi-kill on the pistol. As Wrinkle who had the multi-kill on the pistol in the second half. It was 4 for him, so maybe lacking a little bit.
It's just funny how Counter-Strike works. Like, it looked, from just staring at the minimap for a moment, that was like a perfect counter to, like, they were quick to respond, they were unexpected, you had the info ahead of the play, and yet still everyone just wins their duel on the T side, and that's just Counter-Strike. Is that the summary, or?
Yeah, for sure. I think the fact that they're all together, they have the Glocks as well, right? Yeah. So they're moving and grooving, and 3D Max heard a lot of steps, but I don't think they were able to identify all 5 within that scenario. So, Body does retain that Kevlar, as previously discussed. It's 1950 for him to get out to Famous, so he could go Famous armor. And he has done. Macca into a scout.
Oof. Okay, 3D Max going to be bringing the fight. How effective of a fight will it be?
I feel a bit bad for poor Gravity having the SMG nerfed, right? Because for him, he's always SMGing, whether it's a Mac 10 or an MP9.
This is Body backing his aim. Understandable after the performance he's been putting out individually. Yep, and he's already tagging him up. Chipping away. Wrinkle down to 38.
Interesting, they changed the buy. So Body did have a Famous, but that's been gifted away. They really want to fight mid, don't they?
Yeah, Kaspersky. Nice awareness to be jump spotting for the close short play. And actually, results in that safe information.
These two are definitely going to be the, like, with Snappy.
Yeah. And
then you've got your bedrock of Shush, as long as he can be consistent in anchor positions and occasionally when you are clutch. You've got something going. Okay, I think Kaspersky and Wrinkle are definitely going to continue to grow. And now that they get, hopefully, more experience in the tier 1 at these type of lands, that's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And one of the things that is a shame, and it will happen with more teams, right? Astralis never completely dropped out of form and favor. They were always able just to hold on. I actually think the direction that Valve went for the VRS is a good thing for NiP, because there was so much time they were like chopping and changing these rosters, and they try to make these moves, and it never really worked. And when you have to live up to a legend of what the old team represented, now this is a decade ago, but of what the old team, you're always going to be in that shadow. VRS comes in and you're forced to do, well, you're not forced. They opted to do a full rebuild, and I think that's quite admirable, and they had to work up the hard way. They're trying to be a little bit gimmicky in the early stages because loopholes with VRS, and how can we try and get there quicker with this whole Jax thing. Didn't work for them. They still had to go the long way up. Yanko talking about the fact they went to Fragadelphia. So don't you worry about that one. As the bomb goes off, a scout, a Famous, and an MP9 retained. So a chance to be threatening into the next.
You want the smoke nuggets, guys?
No, but this is not enough. More if you want nuggets.
It's like dad with the kids.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you want us to stop at McDonald's or any other fast food establishment? Yeah,
well, you know what they're getting.
You know what nuggets we're talking about.
It's gonna be a 9-pack. He's gonna get sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah, man.
Maybe a McFlurry.
But if we win this in 2-0, you can have your nugget. Yeah. Okay, well, he's been inspired. Gravity's going to get the turkey dinosaurs or something.
Wasn't it Donk who was in the back of the shuttle wanting nuggets as well after Shanghai?
So. Well, I mean, I've heard stories as long as it goes, with the Ninjas boys back in the day.
Oh, Get Right, yeah.
Get Right used to need very special...
Well, he does have some type of stomach thing.
He liked ice cream. He really liked ice cream.
Him and G would get along.
Yep. Make sure he gets his ice cream after a good day of play, and Exercise isn't going to be able to do much with that 1v3. So it was a 7-5 again, and it's now taking shape into that similar and familiar feeling where NiP, I mean, I loved your framing. Like, what was it? Like round 1, or no, that's a lie. That's exaggerating. I've exaggerated myself into a worse statement. Round 4 or 5, you were like, how long will Wrinkle and Kaspersky stay on 0?
Round 1. Yeah, how long, Alex?
Shut up.
How long will they stay on 0?
I nearly got it right, but you were right, is what I'm saying, because now they're online and they are starting to impact these results. Okay, you've got long control. That's nice. It's cost you 3 players' positions, and there's massive gaps all over the map, but you have got long.
Oh, and they've quickly waltzed out mid-doors. Oh, the timing.
Okay, well, that's all right. That worked out.
At least somebody was looking.
Yeah. Now, if I'm 3D Max, I'm terrified about B. Maka has dropped CT, throwing nades. Exercise pushing long.
He's heading to B. The round's not even finishing B, Chief.
Right. Fortunately for them, Body is a god.
Yeah, but is he on his own?
I like that he didn't commit to the fight. He knows just surviving, playing the numbers here. He's conceded that the A side is lost. They have been manipulated.
He just heard Exercise.
Oh, he did?
He did.
Oh, he did. Easy tap to the head. And now living is great. Killing is better. Controls it onto Gravity. Tapping at another. Sure, you've lost Snappy. Body is doing everything in his power to have impact on the round, but Snappy lets out a roar. NiP prevail.
You get a happy meal. You get a happy meal. You get a happy meal. He's happy with that one.
Yeah, and Kaspersky gets all the toys.
Kaspersky's 18. How old's little Rink?
Rink's got to be hitting 20 now.
You reckon?
No, he was young. He was young. 19?
They all
19,
start
20.
that way. 20.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Good at that. Half with the rifle.
Yeah. Well, that's the 250. Or not the 250, but the team reward. There's an M4 that you wouldn't expect. More damage can be done. Not clearing his corners. Baited in. Still gets the frag.
Wow. It's a good find. That was the main threat. Neutralized as the opening kill. So a worthy sacrifice from Kaspersky. Odds blowing out in NiP's favor. Maka makes a push that's gonna cost him his life. Shush looking the wrong way, or was for a moment, but he's ready for a second. Exercise trying to delay his push to subvert the expectation of a second. But it's going to result in a 10th for the Ninjas in Pajamas. Almost a certainty now.
Yeah, starting to get on top in the opening kill department as well. Body's got 5 to his name. Lucky's the only other individual with 1. And then on the other side of the server, even though Kaspersky's been quieter in this map than he was in the previous, he likes to get involved in a lot of opening duels. He's involved in 8 opening exchanges, won 5 of which.
Still the majority.
Yeah, Ujux has won 3. Wrinkle's won 2, and Snappy has won 1. So, well, they know where Gravity is. They can waltz in towards the site. Gravity might be able to get himself an upgrade, but it's, well, no. Nothing for Gravity. Okay, we double digits for NiP, and it can't be overstated how important this victory today is for NiP. A team who started the season with, if I'm remembering rightly, no VRS points. It was a brand new team. So they started from literal 0.
Wait, no, I'm not even joking. Shush is showing him the lineup for the insta-longs corner smoke.
That's nice.
I just watched him like adjusting
That's
his
nice,
crosshair. Yeah, just.
Hey man, so if you just look,
just
you see
over here.
Just see
that pixel?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, but he's moved his crosshair off it.
Oh, come on now, shush.
Shush, give it a thumbs up again.
Shush, is this good? You happy with this one?
That's actually a really easy lineup. We should all learn this one. And you know you have it because you're closest to the wall. Shush gets 2 in the previous, as well as helping out his teammates with smokes.
He's doing it all.
He's doing it all.
And Snappy gets the bitch to him if anything's going wrong in Danish. So,
yeah.
Shush is the full package.
Just aim at the corner, boys. Easy as that.
And it's all a bit of a ruse. So long corner smoke will help obscure vision. And it lands perfectly. He also threw the Xbox smoke as well. They're going to go potentially for last tick of the molly here. As posted up is Wrinkle. Good nade. Sees one backside. They don't know one's crossed left, though.
They're ahead. Yeah, Lucky should have them. At least two. At least!
Oh, no!
Kaspersky, he refuses. How does he find their head there?
It's another entry for Kaspersky.
Oh, mate, Lucky just needed one more bullet. He couldn't find it.
Well, now let the hounds off the leash. Go for the hunt, wipe the board, remove the AWP. The rifle is the extra utility, and really make 3D Max sweat. The Frenchmen are under the pump right now. This is their map choice. Nuke, you can go, okay, well, fair enough. That's NiP's wheelhouse. Right now in Dust2, you are getting put through the ringer by a team who had to work an entire season just to be into this position, to come in. They're going to, well, likely, if they continue in this fashion, qualify for Stage 2. Any wins they get there, any VRS points they accrue, this could be NiP.
Return.
Yes.
They're back.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I mean, we're not counting our chickens too early, but we're certainly getting closer.
Big celebrations for the NiP office.
Oh, man, it would be huge. They even, like, I remember, like, after, you know, trials and tribulations, just going public and saying, yeah, we mismanaged things, it was poorly handled, you know, and, like, actually going for the full reset button. I admire that.
The thing is, they're not alone with that. Fnatic did it, right? NiP did it, VP, the Polish version did it.
A lot of the old names.
Exactly, because you're hanging on to the greatness that was, but you need people to tell you a little bit earlier on that that's the past. We need to live in the future now. That doesn't happen so much in the modern day. But only 2 more rounds required now.
U-Jerk straight out long. Maka. Oh, he's sticking around. He is committed. He is dead. Oh, he doesn't get a single thing going on the long fight. Now, it looks like Snappy's putting the leash on. U-Jerk's actually allowed to go walk in. Quick smoke. Exorcist wants to play off of this. Re-smoke and go. Kaspersky's flanking B. Oh, Lucky's going to be upset. There's so much going on at the same time. Lucky does go down. B is open, but the bomb is lost on long. Gravity will have to tuck into Car. He's got no other options and body to support him. It's a weird one, Chad. Help me. Does Kaspersky play?
Oh, there's so much time. You can let these...
Oh.
I was going to say, smokes fade and then go for the finish. Remove the ambiguity of the situation, but now Gravity, he gives up his position. Still don't have the bomb, sure.
Oh, if it's perfect, he could get spread. He's alive.
That one's a bit deep.
You're going to overlook it. You don't clear it now, do you, Snappy? You just mollied Car twice. You do! Anyway! Good awareness there from their captain. Puts 12 series point, stage 2 point on the board for the Ninjas in Pajamas.
And this is a great day for all things old. And this isn't meant to be making a gag about Snappy, but Falcons, that little stint that he had more experienced players, he had more of a backing behind him and got less done. Right, so this right now, getting it done with inexperienced or less experienced players, smaller names in a legendary org, and that's the first incision, 4 required, and this one is all over.
2 opening deaths for Maka in back-to-back rounds. 3D Max's captain has come up short towards the tail end of this deciding map. Dust2, the one they elected to pick. And what have they got to show for it in the second half? Zilch, nothing.
It's been a nice team effort, hasn't it?
Kaspersky, he's lucky to have gone away completely scot-free there. 2 tons, that's info for CTs.
Well, long is the gap right now. They're not to know that, and everybody's starting to gravitate towards mid for a bit of a biff. Mid-door smoke will land, but that's a CT-sided one. So what are you meant to do with that? They are going to head out long. These 2 mid players, U-Jerk and Kaspersky, just need to chill.
Well, they're doing more than chill. He's pushing. Oh my God. He's pushed straight past. Lucky can't believe it. Wait, one push through. U-Jerk realizes it's chaos.
I could be info on all 3, and now they're just silently walking out, but that was meant to be a mid to be.
Yeah, but wait. They haven't heard them. Body is working it out.
Well, like, Gravity's checking B. They don't know.
Gandalf will go further. Yeah, he's going sight. Exorcist flashed off the line, spotted on short. Good shot, takes down Snappy. And now you'd think Shush is a dead man. Jiggle bait. Ooh, instant reaction. Now smoke on sight. Wait, this round is up. This round could be theirs. Wrinkle crouches under, pushes forward. Exercise covers. Bomb ticking, and Shush can come up clutch. Isolating one after the other. Gravity on the warp. path, mantles up, using that smoke tip of the head, gets spotted. Shusha flustered spray, gets it done. NiP takes